Alright, Willie, let's go. Which way? You're gonna take me that way, Willie? Okay. What you doing, boy? Is this better or worse than a tailing mission? I would say better because it has a dog involved. Willie. Willie, you doing it? Alright, you're doing it. So yeah, only really 2 opportunities to do Diane's side mission. I mean, all you get is a card out of it, but I mean, that's a important collectible. That's kind of why I have the mindset of just doing the side missions as soon as possible, just in case. I mean, again, you would be able to see that the mission won't be available anymore, which kind of seems spoilery. I guess it doesn't mean the character dies, but it's like, oh, Diane has a side mission for you, only in these 2 chapters and never again. Oh, look at this, Willie. Where are we going? Willie, did you have us just go in a circle, Willie? Are you telling me we could have just followed this blood path, Willie? Willie! Well, good thing I don't have Bones with me, or else he'd really get confused. There's like a thing that like popped up for a second. Oh, we're following the blood path again, Willie? Thanks, Willie. Real helpful you are. Really could have just followed that blood path. Like, it wouldn't be surprising for York to say, I'm gonna go and see where the actual, like, attack happened by following the blood path. No, we had to have Willie here to lead the way. I don't see anything important. Also, remember the Becky note? I know that was in the dreamscape, but, you know, maybe something important happens with that. Yep, we're going in. Willie! Are we just gonna go into the other room? Well, I see this. I'm actually curious about the other room. Looks like the door wasn't locked. Yeah, this is just a bathroom. And some more stabilizers. I was just curious because the blood led in here, and I guess this is where the attack did happen, was just in the bathroom. But there's a secret room with the secret clock. And a secret sapling. And a secret Willie.
Willie, are you out there?
Kaysen, what are you doing in there?
York, is that you? Thank God. I can't get this door open. Can you unlock it from your side?
Let me shoot the lock.
Kaysen, stand away from the door.
Yeah. Kaysen, what are you doing down there? Oh my. Are those Willie kisses? Look at this goofball.
Where's Diane? And what are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Well, let's just say I have my reasons, you know, private reasons. I don't really have to tell you, do I?
Actually, you do. Diane just died a moment ago.
What?
You're not just a key witness now. You're now a suspect.
Gas.
You need to tell me exactly what you were doing here.
Well, I just... I just came here to talk with Diane, to have a conversation.
And I suppose that kiss mark on your cheek is from your conversation.
It was a passionate conversation.
This was just a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Which is exactly what killed Diane.
Gasp.
Okay. I came here to be with Diane. You happy now? We've been together before.
I like that weird lighting
A
shift that
couple
happened.
times. It's one of the reasons why I like coming to this town, see? This time is no different. I bumped into her in a bar in Seattle. I had some holiday coming up. Well, so I just took it and I drove her back here. I have a wife, you know, but we've been separated for a while. We're going through a divorce right now, and I don't want her lawyer finding out.
I don't believe you, Kaysen.
Anyway,
I actually have no idea what that face means. York's being very, weird.
Outside. 2 hours ago, me and Diane, we were taking it easy, drinking upstairs. We were, you know, enjoying ourselves. Then Nick had to show up. Well, then Diane had a sudden change of heart. She locked me up in here.
I like that she decided to lock him in.
I've
She didn't just
been
have him
here
hide in
waiting
the,
for her to come back, of course, but
cellar
she didn't.
thing.
I heard footsteps a couple of times, but they just passed by.
You didn't hear like the assault happening upstairs
And then I
though?
couldn't wait anymore, so I let
Up ladder,
Willie
I
get out
guess.
through the window. Then
Willie's a
you
good
showed
dog.
up instead of Diane.
Zach, Diane has become the third victim of our killer.
We're doing a good job of solving the
Nada
case,
from
aren't we?
questioning Nick. Nothing. Got no new leads from questioning Nick. He's taken the death of Diane really badly. In shock, the works. He claims to have liked talking with her about art, but he also had a problem with her views about men. He says that they argued, but not at a level that would lead to a murder. They were about to head out to the bar again together, but while he was waiting for Diane, someone knocked him out cold. He has no idea who it was either.
A likely
Of course,
story for a
Kaysen looks like
murderer?
prime suspect, but that door was locked from the outside. There was no other way in or out of that room, which means there is no evidence of his involvement at this time. He did say something else. The footsteps he heard outside the room were not heels, but a man's boots. And Nick was wearing boots. But now that Diane's
The only
dead,
man who wears
no one
boots
can
in
back
this
up
town.
Nick's statement. Which is why we have Nick in custody and have to let Kaysen go free. That seemed like the only option, at least for now. One more thing, Zach. George looked terribly depressed.
Yeah, it makes sense, I
I
guess.
guess this case is really getting to him.
We are letting people
He's fully
die
responsible
quickly.
for the deaths of Becky and Diane. Take his rules and confidence away from him? I wonder what's left.
A shell of a
Well,
man.
Of course, he'd still have muscle.
It's a good picture. The characters are dying off like flies now since we've done all the side quests and are just gonna do story missions basically. I mean, we do have a couple more side quests we can do, but not quite as much as we did earlier in the game, and now we're just going straight from death to death. Like, we went from Becky's straight to the tailing mission to Diane's. Not great. I think York's kind of a shoddy FBI man. I feel like once you knew the twins were supposed to deliver evidence to Diane, you maybe should have just gone straight to her instead of trying to, like, tail Nick and I guess wait. I guess they were waiting for Diane to show up at the bar. I don't know. It seems weird, though.
Zach, let's get back to the hotel. First Anna, then Becky, now Diane. I'm not looking forward to writing this investigation report.
Agent Morgan. York. Do you have a moment?
What is it, George?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Do you have any time later?
Can't we just do it here?
If possible, I'd like to go to a bar. Of course, we don't really have to.
Listen, George, if this is gonna raise our social link, of course
That
we're gonna
sounds
do
like a
it.
good idea. Zach, what do you think? We can go drinking with George, or turn him down and head back to the hotel.
Let's go for a drink. You're my boy, George. Even though your actions caused both women to die
that
in
scar
some
on
way.
your cheek. Where did you get it?
This? Didn't I tell you?
That lady did
It's
it
not from
right.
work.
Has very sunken
I got it when I was a
eyes.
kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing? I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big tree in our backyard. I used to climb it a lot. And fall out of it a lot.
This wasn't anything like that, though. It was my mother. She did it.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry.
Didn't we
It's
get her
ancient
flowers
history.
before?
The world is flooded with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims. I have no memories of my father. He left before I knew him. My mother would hit me every time I asked why. And it didn't stop there. If I ate too slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me. Hit me bad. The worst was what she called the tree punishment.
That does sound
She whipped
bad.
my back with these thin tree branches like a whip.
Guess that explains that, then.
Please, Mama. I won't do it again. Ah, that hurts, Mama. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I don't like this.
Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out. And that's why I didn't want to show you those scars on my back. Every time after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing. This is hurting the tree more than it is hurting you.
The branch is off of the tree, so the tree is already,
Being a naive, dumb
kind of
kid,
gotten
I
over the
believed her.
branch.
I went to the woods to apologize to the trees.
Aw, poor George. Wanna hear about a murder
Kept asking
investigation I did,
myself,
George?
Why is she hurting me this way? I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I've just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law of Mother Nature at work. The strong eat the weak.
But now, you have the power to protect the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me into this line of work.
Well, it's okay, you already gave her a flower.
York. I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I?
So it's okay,
If it
George.
weren't for
You're
me-
okay.
Both Becky and Diane would still be alive.
Don't worry about it. I know I was blaming you before, but that was a, a jab, a joke.
You know, it's almost like they died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
I invited you to this bar for a drink. But I guess this bar is my confession chamber. And I wanted you to listen. And to tell you, well, you must
I love you, York.
already hate me for causing all these problems, not following your orders. York, I'm sorry. I'll follow your orders from now on. You'll have my total cooperation.
George.
Finally, the
You've been
social
as
link is
cooperative as you
complete.
can be. You even invited an FBI guy to a bar for drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town.
George will die
And the
for you
folks
now.
here respect you for
So that's good.
Nobody can blame you for anything.
Thanks. I do feel a little better.
Okay, that's fine. But this lady still, she just didn't look so hot. Look at her, she looks so tired. What's going on with your eyes, lady? Folks sure drink a lot. She might be the main reason they come here, though. The folks here sure drink... He's not talking about, like, her. He's probably talking about Carol being the main reason. It's even her own boss at her age. Quite impressive. Character-wise, a stark contrast to her brother Thomas. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Carol.
Oh, actually,
Becky's
voiced.
dead.
Okay.
Diane, too. We've got Nick in custody as a suspect.
I didn't think we would get, like,
Nick
voice
didn't
dialogue
do
here.
it.
I know. Carol, you took a locket from Diane, didn't you? A locket with this mark on it.
I was gonna say that's just a blank piece of paper, but... It would help if York showed her the side that has the image.
I'm busy, gotta go.
Way to deflect. Look at that strut. Smoke's coming out every time she steps. Can I actually watch her show? That guy's eyes are sunken too. Or maybe he's just been beaten. Maybe everyone just has black eyes. I'm gonna say it's not quite as good as the Gravity Rush 2 singing part, but it's alright. Thought George was gonna start crying. I guess she's done then. What a terrible performance, she didn't even lay on top of the piano. What's the point of having a piano then? So is like everyone's eyes like this? Were they like this before and I just didn't realize? Look, he's not feeling it. Oh, that guy's eyes look bad. Oh, this lady's okay. That dude's fine. I feel like I've seen him a bunch of times around here, though. He looks like an actual drug addict. He's not feeling it. She looks okay. He doesn't look okay. And she doesn't look okay. Yeah, she looks fine enough. Maybe she's just tired. No, she still doesn't look okay. Everyone's not feeling it right now. You have anything new to say, George? I guess he does.
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys.
Zack, Emily is already a goddess of the forest.
Don't say that! Gods of the forest were like everyone who's dead.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
What's up with her just
Why is
going
she
nuts with the dress?
I just thought the more the merrier. You know, to relax and get loose. Is this a problem?
No, of course not.
At least York's dressed for the occasion.
Pardon me, Emily, but I'm pooped. I think I'll just call it a night.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me? I was hoping the three of us could have a drink and let out a little steam.
I'm afraid I've already had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York. So I'll see you guys.
She couldn't have, like, casual wear? Like, actual going out bar clothes? Girl, you look like I can't talk. You look like you're going to prom.
I think George likes you, but he's avoiding you all at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a thing of the past. Okay. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too. I respect him, of course. I wouldn't have taken this job otherwise.
I have a scar too, Emily, but mine's cooler.
So, did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working. Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was. Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him. My mother? Totally different story. A wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not only that, but she would always help me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step.
Did she do the tree punishment,
We had
Emily?
our battles, sure.
That's still bad. That's terrible.
All in all,
Poor George.
She was a wonderful mother.
Past tense?
Yeah, she's gone now. Cancer, just before I graduated high school. She gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go. It's what I treasure most.
I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's like a leaf, I guess?
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
Looks like something you'd buy at, like, JCPenney's. It's fine. It's, reminds her of her mom. It's good. I can't believe Emily didn't talk to her dad about Eggs Benedict Arnold. It's just so weird that she decided to wear, like, a proper gown.
I had a good time tonight. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
York just
York.
has his FBI poncho and she's just dressed up in the rain.
Yes.
No umbrella.
Please, don't lie to us, okay?
Oh, what? What would York lie about?
I won't. Don't worry. I won't.
I think, like, the thing with the dress that I would be okay with is if it was, like, anyone else. Because everyone else in town is a weirdo and crazy, but Emily seems to be the only one that's, like, down to earth. I think George is down to earth enough. He's just a hard ass and, you know, had the tree punishment thing. But, like, everyone else in town, weirdos. They carry pots around. They do things. But, I don't know. Maybe Emily wouldn't be the type that would just randomly appear in a dressy outfit like that. Where did my car go? Usher, I lost your car. I'm so sorry, Usher. Well, I guess I'll, go sleep at... Those dog noises happening? I'll go sleep at the grave or on his tree or whatever, because I think we probably can do some more side quests. At the very least, we can probably finish Sigourney's last thing. And also, I really want York's car. I think I have to just sleep 24 hours fully for that, but yeah, I guess I'll just deal with that right now. Alright, I had to change my outfit because I was a stinky agent, but we should have York's car now. Look how slick this baby looks. I need this, like, sheriff's car out of the way. This is trash. Get it out of here. Just move it. I wish I could blow it up. I wish I had a grenade I can throw in it. Because it's all about this baby. Right here. Best car in the game. Oh, we actually do get a cutscene with it. I don't know what that license plate was. YZ1. Look at that beauty. It's raring to go. I guess it's a good thing I moved the cop car because it would have been in the way probably.
My own car, Zach. Remember when I bought this beauty? We took it for a spin together. But in the end, all we did was circle a few blocks and return home. Hardly worth starting the engine for, really. The General did a good job, though, didn't he?
Yeah, we completed the mission finally. It's beautiful. What is this? What do you say about it? Add new parts to the car to improve its performance. We already did that stuff. Guess you don't have anything else to say about your car? What music plays? That sounds like the butt rock that played when we were eating the sandwich. YZ1DRFL. Yizzy Driffle. Look, we don't have, we can't get battle damage with this car either. We do have to pay for gas still. But the battle damage thing is nice. Oh, especially for stuff like that.
So, this case turned into a multiple.
It sure did.
What kind of motives turn a criminal?
Oh, I didn't realize that interrupted you. I'm sorry. I wanted to look at the map to see if we can find Sigourney while I waited for that to happen. I don't know where Sigourney ends up. Probably somewhere very far away. I love this butt rock right now. I'm glad this is the main track. I don't know why I'm even using this to find them because it's... Alright, Nick has a mission. I guess if we can't find Sigourney, we know where Nick is. I'm just going in circles. There's her house. That's Becky's house. Art gallery, that's far away. I'm assuming it's somewhere that's far away. It would be so much more helpful if you just could find people instead of where they live. That's Harry and Michael's crib. Isaac and everyone. Maybe Sigourney doesn't exist anymore. I don't know where she would be. And I hate this. Oh! Where is this? Where is this? I'd have to go from the diner. Alright, I'm gonna fast travel there, I guess, instead.